I'm Colt Stephens with C Stephens Gunworks, and boy, have we had a big week this week. This was the first week of our full grand opening here at C Stephens Gunworks at 1193 Main Street here in Sneedville, right across from Thread Bank. We were open 4 days this week, and we met a lot of new customers and got them introduced to our services, our website, and what we want to offer here at the store. And we've got a lot to share with you from what happened this week. But before I get too far, I want to wish everybody a happy Memorial Day. I hope everybody has a great holiday. Remember those that have fallen for our freedoms, and thank a veteran that has served to defend your rights. The first thing I want to talk about this week is that we still have an active raffle going on here at the shop. We have 50 spots open, $5 per ticket, for a chance to win $250 worth of store credit. You can apply that here in the store for anything that we have. On the website, anything you want to order, special orders. June 1st, we'll have suppressors. You can even put it towards your suppressor if you want to put those on order. So definitely don't miss out on that. We have 7 tickets sold right this minute, and we have 43 spots left. You can do this on the website by either texting or Facebook messaging us, or even by email. We can hook you up with the link there. Or you're welcome to come in and we can fill out the ticket for you in person. Moving forward this week, our hours are going to be normally Wednesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. This Wednesday, we will be closed. I have a doctor's appointment this Wednesday, so I won't be here, but we will be open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. That will be our hours moving forward from now on. Now on to the new stuff this week. I want to introduce a new system for our website. I've gotten a lot of people interested on our website. That's kind of our bread and butter. We do about 99% of our business on the website, but we're still ironing out some bugs for people that are shopping locally and want to pick up here in the store. We ship across the country. In fact, on Gunbroker, we're one of the top 600 national resellers for firearms. And so on the website, we're trying to get it off the ground. So there's still a few bugs. So one of the new things I want to start with is a website bug bounty hunt. So if you use the website, especially if you're local, this is more for a local thing because we have a couple local specific features. But if you use our website and you see something that is a critical bug that would prevent you from checking out or making an order or otherwise is a blocker, I want you to reach out to us and we will give you a very hefty discount. In fact, we'll extend our law enforcement discount, which is cost plus actual fees, to you if you find a critical bug that prevents a customer from checking out. So I really want to get a lot of people testing our website, really test it to the max. Let me know what works, what doesn't work. We'll take feedbacks, constructive criticisms. Let me know how you like it. One thing I know that's an issue right now is our filters on mobile devices or phones are at the bottom when they should be at the top, and I'll have to fix that sometime, hopefully this week. So if you see that, don't catch that one. I'm already aware of that one. Moving forward this week, we've sold quite a lot of products. So we have a lot of ammo on the way. I've gotten a lot of feedback for what people like to shoot and that we didn't necessarily have here in the store. A lot of hunting ammo, kind of things that I would think are not mainstream calibers. We've got a huge shipment of ammunition on the way that should be here middle of next week, probably Thursday, if I had to guess. We've also got 3 new guns on the way. One of them may already be spoken for. It seems like I'm selling things out quicker than I can get them in stock. So definitely ask us about those when you come in and let us know if you're interested because they may not last long at the rate they're going. We've changed up our displays a little bit here in the store. We now have scopes on display. We have several choices for rifle scopes. We have some red dots. We have some scope accessories like flip to side mounts, cantilever mounts, and magnifiers. If there's anything you are looking for that we don't have on display, definitely let us know. We're happy to take suggestions and see what we want to carry moving forward. We have a new promotion for Memorial Day. We will be extending our law enforcement discount, which is cost plus actual fees, to firefighters, EMS, first responders in honor of Memorial Day. So if you want to order anything on our website, definitely come in. I don't have a way to do that on our website automatically. Let us know that you have credentials with those organizations, and we're happy to extend that discount to you. Lowest price possible on those items. That'll just be this week. We can't always extend that discount, but this week we're happy to do that for the 3 days that we're open this week. If you are eligible for those discounts and you're not able to make it in this week, definitely reach out to us and let us know, and we're happy to extend it to a day that you can make it in. So definitely get in touch with us if you're interested. As I briefly mentioned about the law enforcement discount, we're still trying to get our name out there to a lot of the law enforcement agencies around here. I know we've worked in the past with Hancock County Sheriff's Office and extended that in person over there, but that also applies to Claiborne County, Granger County, Hawkins County, Hamlin County, anywhere that you have a law enforcement ID card or badge, we will accept your credentials and give you the cost plus actual fees discount here in the shop. And especially if you're local, I encourage you to come in, because we can be a great resource for you here at home, so you don't have to travel far away to get what you need. So now let's talk about how we did this week. We had a really great week on our grand opening. We really exceeded my expectations. To be fully transparent, we sold 15 guns this week here in person. And that's pretty huge for what I expected. I thought maybe 1, maybe 2 per day. We were open 4 days this week. And so that's really an incredible number, I think, around here especially. Because, we are an economically impoverished area. But really, people showed up and supported us greatly, and I really appreciate that, and I want to extend my thanks to everybody that did come out for our grand opening. That was a much greater reception than I thought, and I really appreciate everybody that did show up. So thank you, everybody. The other thing I want to mention is, just briefly, so our website being our major source of income, everything that we have in store, when we sell that, we want to pour that money back into being a resource for people to come in, especially with the large population of hunters that live around here, people that kind of depend on guns and ammunition for putting food on the table, and especially the other industries like taxidermy, game butchers and things like that kind of depend on our services for people to bring in business to those kind of industries. We want to be a resource for people around here, and that definitely keep people here locally instead of going to neighboring counties. So for us, it's not about turning a profit on the stuff that we sell here in person, and we want to show our support in that way by funneling that money straight back into the shop and expanding our offering here. So when you come in, it's not just about, oh, we want to sell you something or we want to make a profit on you. That's not how we run the storefront. We definitely want to be a resource and give people a positive impact by keeping their money local. And we want to do that ourselves by expanding our offerings here. Not to mention sales tax and taxpayer money here kept in the county, which directly helps support all the services like law enforcement, EMS, firefighter, things like that with your taxpayer money. We'd love to do business with you here in Hancock County, absolutely. Moving forward, we're going to put out a new video for our website automation. I've mentioned it to a few people that are well-versed in the industry. They wonder how we can be like a top 600 seller and what our competitive edge is. I want to do a demo for exactly what software that we use and that I've personally developed. We're also looking at selling that to other gun stores here in the future. But that's going to be kind of a limited case-by-case basis. It takes a lot of technical knowledge to kind of run that system. But I do want to offer that here locally, here in Eastern Tennessee, I would say, that I can easily partner with and get those stores up to speed and give them a competitive edge in our industry ecosystem now. So that's something we have coming up. Definitely stay tuned for that kind of video. Like I said, it is a technical thing, so bear with me when I explain it to you, but it is well worth it. It's a very interesting look at how the industry, especially at a high volume level, kind of works behind the scenes. It's very interesting to see how that works, especially with a lot of the other competitors that charge up to $10,000 a month for a service like we have and developed here in-house. So definitely stay tuned. That'll be a cool video to do. But that's all I have for you today. If you're interested in the raffle, definitely let us know. We have limited opportunity for that right now. Reach out to us. We've got a lot going on. There's a lot going to be coming up this week, so definitely stay tuned. I hope everybody has a great Memorial Day and has the opportunity to enjoy the freedoms that our veterans sacrificed so much for. So everybody, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.